Okay, guys, so this is going to be your demo assignment training brief. Uh, my name is Elvis, and you guys will primarily be reporting to me. Now, for the demo assignment, uh, you guys have to note that the deadline is 24th January, which I believe is Monday, and the word count for your respective file is going to be of 2,500 words. Why? Because in this internship, we want people who are, who will be able to complete 2,500 to 3,000 odd words on a regular basis. So this particular demo job is, formulated in such a way that you guys A, get a deadline to work with, B, work with a target word count which we will be working with in the future if at all you guys are selected, and number three is we also will be checking your uh, the quality of the content and your ability to provide plagiarism free content. Okay, so I hope each and every one of you has gone through the first training video which was shared on WhatsApp. All the details about plagiarism, content spinning, and keyword usage is highlighted in that particular video. If anything at all is unclear, or you guys still have doubts regarding that, number one, you guys can text me personally on WhatsApp. We can communicate on WhatsApp, or give me a call. Or number two is go through the video to refresh your memory again what we actually are looking for in terms of when we talk about plagiarism, content spinning, and keyword usage. Now for your demo SEO assignment, okay, there the mail is going to look something of this sort. Okay, along with that, this video which I'm recording right now, the link to the video will also be given. Also, the video will be shared on WhatsApp as well. So please be sure to go through it. Uh, Now, when you see the assignment mail, you will see that there are 4 to 5 columns provided here. First is the serial number, then the topic, uh, then guidelines talk, okay, and then word count, writer, and then deadline is given. Okay. So first of all, you guys have to identify your names. Okay, who is working with what topic, you can segregate by identifying your names. Let's say, for example, Ragini. Okay, if I am Ragini, I will first of all see that I am working with serial number 19. My topic is today gold rate Mysore. Primarily, the present gold rate in Mysore. If the title in itself is, a little grammatically incorrect, you guys can update it because it's been done in a very fast way by my team. And to compose so many demo, sheets for so many people, it it is time consuming. So if there are some grammatical issues in terms of the title or present in the doc sheet as well, uh, please try to ignore that, or if you guys want to update, you can update it. But again, going to the assignment in itself, going back there, if I am Ragini, I'm going to be working with serial number 19. This would be my topic. This is my guideline sheet. This is the word count I'm working with, and this is my deadline. Okay, so I would first of all like to take the example of one second. All right, guys. Yeah. So as I was saying, I would take the example of serial number two in this case. Anirban is doing this. Okay. The present rate of gold in Chennai. Okay, that is going to be the topic. Click on this guideline sheet. Okay, with your respective guideline sheet. It will take you to a sheet like this. Okay, gold rate in Chennai. Okay, your target word count is given. Some instructions are provided here. Points to be, the subheads of the article. First of all, we have to write an introduction. Okay, no article is complete without an introduction or a conclusion. So first of all, introduce the topic. Okay, let's say an introduction of 50 odd words and a conclusion of 50 odd words. That works. Then we move it into the subheads. Okay, gold rate in Chennai, give an overview of gold rate in Chennai, talk about the gold rate in Chennai, the demand, the price valuation, all of that, give an overview, what people actually think of about gold in terms of investment, all of that. Okay. uh, Best ways to invest in gold in Chennai. Okay, so the most imperative ways or the most fulfilling ways that people can invest in gold and get a return. Is it trending in the market? Is it relevant enough, or does the investment opportunity in gold, does it, what sort of risk it has? Is it worth making the investment? You can talk about this in this particular segment. How can you buy gold in Chennai? The entire process of buying gold, different mediums, different ways of purchasing gold, which is better than let's say XYZ concept. You can talk about it here. Factors affecting gold price in Chennai. So yeah, it is self explanatory in itself. You have to identify maybe 4 or 5 different factors and talk about what is actually pushing the gold demand in that particular city or state which you're working with, and finally end with a conclusion, as I said. Then comes the FAQ section, frequently asked questions. There are 12 questions here, and each question will be of 100 words. Okay, so what you have to do is conduct your own research, and based on your research, be sure to answer each question with a minimum of 100 words. Very, very important. It is extremely important that you guys do not skip out on any FAQ or any particular question, or write, let's say 20 words for one answer and then 200 words for the other. Don't do that. Strategically segregate your answers specifically for each of the answers, and try to provide authentic information. Okay. Also, talking about the subheads, don't miss out on any subheads. Don't make, let's say, one subhead of 500 words and the other of maybe 50 words. Okay, these are the subheads which I'm talking about. Okay, now follow this, compose the content. We have also added a few reference links here. Okay, primarily for your article which you're working with, to make things easier for you guys in terms of research. You guys can go through this. Okay, and some general instructions have been provided here. You guys can just read it. Okay, yeah, so this is primarily it about the assignment. If I just check the assignment mail again, there are some additional instructions which have been highlighted. I'll just go through them one more time. Number one, please make sure that the content is 100% original and plagiarism free. Please make sure not to copy paste content. This is a very big issue in the content industry, and your selection is based out of if you provide good quality content which is plagiarism free or not. Okay, uh, your selection in the final round is made primarily because you guys did not provide plagiarized content, also because the quality of your content was good enough. But please make sure that none of your files are plagiarized, otherwise it will be a problem for us to select you if at all plagiarism is detected. All instructions and structure of the article is a structure of the article, yes, is present in the guidelines document. Okay, please follow the structure strictly. This is very important. What do we mean by the structure? The structure is nothing but uh, this particular segment. This entire segment, this is the structure of your respective articles whichever you'll be working with. Please try not to skip any part, or uh, try to move away from the specific word count. Now if the word count is 250, you guys can add maybe 300 words. It's always preferable to write more, but don't try to write less. But up and down of, let's say, 20 odd words, it's fine. Okay, so don't panic if your word count is 349 or 348. That's good. Okay, um, so yeah, but preferably try to keep it at least 10-20 words above the word count limit. Okay, that is very important. Please make sure that your file contains a minimum of 2500 words. Very important. Rename the file with your respective names. Okay, submit the file in a Word document. Okay, and reply back on this particular main chain by attaching the file. The option of attachment is here. Click on that, attach the file. Please check the sample for reference. We have also added a sample uh, so that you guys can understand what sort of content quality which we are looking for. Okay, the sample is here. Now, if you check the sample is no way related to the topic which you guys are working with. Rather, the sample is given so that you guys get an idea of how we present our content. What sort of language do we use? Okay. What sort of format do we write our content in? If you see, we have written the article is very engaging. It's easy to look at and easy to read as well. Okay. The title is highlighted beautifully in bold. We have align the article properly. So it's not like the font size is maybe very big or too tiny. Font size is 12, which is easy to read and understand. Short paragraphs are there, around 5 to 6 lines. Okay, what happens if when you write big paragraphs, people lose interest in reading and they click out of the article which you have composed, no matter the quality. So the appearance and the way you style or present your article is also very important. That does not mean that we go over the top and do unnecessary things where by adding pictures or colorful font. We don't want that. Okay, we don't want that. Something very simple. Okay, preferably you guys follow the writing style and you know uh, the format in terms of writing of the sample. That would be great. Okay, subheads are highlighted in bold, short paragraphs again, smooth sentences backed with necessary data. Okay, and yeah, so try to replicate in terms of uh, visibility the sample, and also go through the sample, read a little bit to gain what good quality content we are actually expecting from you guys. I think that covers everything. Everything else is you know explained in the guideline sheet in itself. Okay, and in case of any doubts, guys, please feel free to give me a text. Hopefully you guys will be able to submit as per the deadline. And yeah, looking forward to reading your articles. And once all the submissions are done, we would need at least 2 to 3 days to process all the files, and then one final list of the selected interns will be generated and made live. So all the best, guys, and go through the video, and please make sure that the files are plagiarism free. Go through your respective guidelines, talk, follow the structure very, very carefully, meet the word count, minimum 2500 words. um, yeah, answer all the FAQs, meet the word count of the FAQs and the structure as well, and make the submission by renaming the files with your name, and reply back on the same mail chain with the attachment. Thank you so much for your time, guys. In case of any doubts, again, please feel free to text me. Thank you.